You know that righteous marriage altar, but only Chesed can keep it alive as God has ordained. Chesed, a pious person, Orthodox Judaism called a Hasid. But you are to be the true Hasid, meaning you are a person whose life is characterized by this faithful, undying, unconditional love. Enduring means we have to rid ourselves of that self-centered love, the love that loves because of what other people can do for us, the love that's based on your desire, what you want, and you love with a righteous love, a supernatural love. That's what saves you. But that's what we have to live by. The world's love, emotional. The other person can satisfy me more, so I'm abandoning my love for my spouse because I found another person who's going to satisfy me and makes me feel the way I felt when I first met my wife. What selfishness is that? Chesed says, when you are tempted, the love of God, the true love says, I turn that down right away. The love of God says, I have nothing, Chesed says, I have nothing to do with that. Chesed says, I rebuke it, because it's not really love. The world's love says if your spouse isn't as attractive or fulfilling as they want, so you deserve to fulfill your own thing. But Chesed says, that is sin from hell. That's destruction. You love no matter what, because that's what love is. Chesed says you love when you don't feel. But I don't love her anymore. I don't love him anymore. I say this with due respect. That's an idiotic thing to say. You know what that's like saying? But I don't take out the garbage anymore. God didn't ask you if you love him anymore. God didn't ask you if you love her anymore. He says, love her, love him. You understand? Totally different. He's not interested in whether you love her or love him. He's interested that you love her and love him. Do you understand the difference? I don't love him. That doesn't matter. You made a vow. You love because God loved you. Love is something. He never says you shall feel love. He says you shall love. God didn't save you from hell because he had romantic feelings because he was in a delusion. He didn't do that. He saved you. He didn't do it because he lost sleep at night. He saved you because he loved you. And he loved you because he chose to love you. And because he loved you, he sacrificed himself for you against all feeling. But she does this, she's this, I know, but God says love her anyway. But he's this, but love him anyway. God says you're like that too sometimes to me. I love you anyway. Love him anyway. Love him, I know it's hard, but love him anyway. That's the victory, that's the overcoming, that's the power of Chesed, of God's love. In the end, that's the love that gives life. That's the love that preserves a home, preserves a marriage, preserves a family, preserves a child and their life. The spirit of the world says, what can they do for me? Not only in marriage, but in everything. It affects the church because there's a spirit of consumerism. I'm here to be served. I'm here to be entertained. I'm here to be catered to. And if I don't feel catered to, if I don't feel served, I don't feel recognized, I don't feel fed, I go somewhere to the next, to the next, to the next. That's the spirit of the world.